So we all know that Disc was able to make it out of the rabbit hole on her own with the help of Shopkeep, of course. But what would happen if Shopkeep, instead of like helping out Disc now and then, did all the work? So when you play as Shopkeep, you start off with two different weapons, the Snub Nose and the Shotgun, of course both in their degraded versions. Now, for Shopkeep, her passive is that she gets to launch a coin out, and it's like Ultra Kill. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that the title of the video? My bad. But yeah, with the coin, you can obviously ricochet it, you know, basic coin stuff, and you can even hit the coin. You know, I really wonder where they got these mechanics from. Anyways, she also has another passive that isn't exactly obvious, but the more coins you collect, the more damage you do. Editor, put it on screen, the different values of it. Yeah, that's all there is to Shopkeep. You know, pretty basic character, even though you barely use the coin ricochet. Like, I barely used it in my playthrough. But yeah. So all that being said, we start off the run using the shotgun because it is the better of the two weapons. I mean, for now, her damage is very low, since she has a very low base damage multiplier, you know, which kind of sucks. Kind of swinging frantically there. But luckily that's not going to be an issue because we actually run into Dealer and double damage on our guns with a character that mainly focuses on guns because of the melee. And we get extra multipliers based off how rich we are. You know, I really wonder how difficult this run is going to be. Just subtle foreshadowing. But anyways, we can already see that we're already doing damage of after you normally get the damage boost. But yeah, 13 at a time isn't bad. And you know, the first boss is pretty easy. Like, what can you say? Like, I fought this boss so many times. It's like the most basic pattern. But yeah, not much of the coin toss because realistically, in a fight, it really doesn't do that good damage, right? Like you're better off just fighting the boss normally than with the different coin ricochets. But yeah, we're able to beat the boss, and it even drops a magic hat, which, if you recall from my older video, well, with the one with this, it actually does a lot of damage. The reason being that, well, it summons rather than does active shots, right? And with the summons, they just have incredibly high damage, but the catch is that they, you know, don't attack as quick. You know, it's not instant gratification, I guess. Which, whatever, man. I don't understand. I didn't make the game. But yeah, like, we're gonna use the shotgun to clear out most of these normal floors, because the shotgun just has like very good damage, because we got the double damage and we're just getting more and more damage from our coin passive, you know. I mean, there's not gonna be much that we're gonna find here, because I mean, we already have like a really good build, you know. Like, damage just keeps going up, a whole lot of that. Get even more damage at the shop, right? With the little disc there. Yeah, we're doing 29 damage a shot with the shotgun, by the way. And it's meant to be downgraded too. But yeah, now here are the tank twins, and here's where you can actually see the damage. We're doing 99 a hit with magic hat already. Of course, you know, we gotta keep, you know, Mel in her little area. She dies already. That's like the fastest I've ever gotten to the tank phase. And we already finished the boss. Yeah, when I said that damage, I never said that actually, but damage really stacks with this character, and like you can see it. Like here, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing, right? Like I'm really just kind of selling, like here in particular. Like, look at how delayed that reaction was. But yeah, you know, look at the violin. It's really not that good, especially to the shotgun right now. I don't even know what I did there, honestly. But yeah, just testing out the coin. Yeah, did you forget that? Yeah, like if the enemy's too short, you just can't hit it. Oh, hey, look at that. We healed what we took in damage. But yeah, we're doing 31 damage a hit now. Like, it's just crazy, like, how much damage you can stack. And, like, this is meant to be the weak version. I have no clue what we're doing. Like taking 2 hits of damage, losing coins. Like, 3 times, by the way. You know, we passed by a little shop that gives us extra HP, but we don't take it because we don't really need it. Because we're already lost HP. And we upgrade the magic hat here. Now, upgrading just increases the damage by a lot. Like, we're doing 148 now with it. And now, let's see how fast we can beat Lady Stradivarius. You know, we're launching up the rabbits. We already get a sizable chunk. And do I even have to say anything? Do I really have to say something for this? Like, it's not even fair. Right? Look at that. Already obliterated. And over here we pick up the Uzi because the Uzi doesn't have bad damage. And we have a bunch of different damage multipliers on top of that. And it's not Shed's Uzi. And look at that. 19 damage a hit with a very fast firing gun. You know, literally nothing can go wrong with this. Like, as you can see, like, everything gets shredded. Like, it's not even close. Even the flying enemies, you know, that like you're supposed to try to dodge, get killed before they can get the chance to get the drop on me, which is just ridiculous. And again, damage just keeps on increasing. We actually encountered the little demon lady, but we're coming back to her later, you know, after we made everything. All of our different purchases for this fort. Again, almost got hit there by that pink guy. And we encounter an RPG there. Or is it? Oh yeah, we're using the coin. Get it? It's an Ultrakill reference. But yeah, again, like, these floors really aren't difficult. Like, our damage numbers are just too high for it to actually matter what the enemy does. Oh yeah, I guess we're... Hey look, we're using the coin for its actual purpose. You know, I could have just shot the enemy. Yeah, I'm just shooting the coin, like, for no reason. Yeah, like it doesn't even matter. The enemies don't even get that far. And if you pay attention to the map right there, we can actually see that there's a beggar, which it's more money. Like, it's more money. But yeah, we get the damage, but we can actually get more money if we go back and get the bazooka that we left behind. So, you know, rushing back, man, this takes a while. So, love you guys, you know, y'all are my favorite fans and stuff. And we've been bamboozled. It's not a rocket launcher at all. It's a gun. Yeah, again, I don't know why the devs do this, but we can actually use it for the little aim trainer, I guess. And I mean, it goes about as well as you guess with a gun that just fires this much ammo in like such a short amount of time, right? And like the thing with this room is that the higher score you get, the more money you get. And we already do a lot of damage with the money we have, and we're just making more money off of this. So I bet you can imagine how much damage we're going to be doing to the final boss, Yomi, right about now, right? But we leave the magic hat behind because we want to sell our guns, right? We want to sell these because realistically, we've seen what this can do with it, right? And how high damage that was. But we have other damage multipliers on top of everything else we have, right? So it really begs the question, how fast are we able to kill Yomi, bro? Like, it's obviously not going to be a matter of if, it's when, right? Like, our damage is just going to be that high. Like, we upgraded Magic Hat, got all 4 damage upgrades, and even got, you know, double damage earlier from Dealer. I'm just saying stuff because I'm just narrating what's going on here. And, you know, we don't sell the Uzi for some reason. I forgot about this part of the run. But yeah, let's see how much damage we're doing with Magic Hat. And we're doing 200 damage. And Yomi's already almost halfway. And it's actually over. It's over. It's over. Like, I don't think there's anything else that can be done. Look at that. Look at that. She didn't even finish her first cycle yet, and we already finished her off. You know, we're already making pretty good time, like 9 minutes in. Shed would have already done more than this, but I digress. Imagine Shopkeep with Big Dog, bro. With like 99 coins and Big Dog, bro. Definitely 2 shots to boss. But yeah, we're setting up our little rabbits to go attack Yomi, doing 200 damage, and Yomi's getting obliterated. She's already more than 1/4 of her HP done, by the way. And like, she didn't even get done with the first few attacks. I bet you can tell why Magic Hat is why I won this run, right? I mean, sure, I got lucky with Dealer, and I don't know why I didn't dodge there, but yeah. Also, that's not Shopkeep's art. That's Disc's art from the last video. We don't got time to stay down. Oh yeah, look, Disc is riding the little motorcycle. You know, throwing a bunch of little rabbits, because why not? 200 damage each. Fast reload time, like, I don't understand. There's like no downsides to using this. Wait, where did the other rabbits go? I just realized they weren't appearing. But yeah, we're gonna want the corpse of Algae to come near us before we get away, so we can dodge the first attack. I don't even know why I'm narrating this. Someone's a bunch of beams of light and dashes towards us, using a bunch of pellets. Honestly, like, the boss is already almost dead. Look how cracked the skull is. Yeah, that was quick. And that's that. We're able to, you know, finish the fight. And barely under 11 minutes. That would have still gotten you, Snail. Yeah, look at Disc right there. I wonder who taught Disc how to ride like that. You know, we give Disc some love. She doesn't speak at all. Yeah, she's just a little curious, you know. And then I guess it's time to leave. And send Disc away. Oh, hey, she did say something. With our little adventure concluded, we give our goodbyes to Disc as they get to return home in the train, and we fall deeper into the rabbit hole, a part we have never encountered before.